Talking about that, man, let's get to this game, man. Let's get to Chelsea versus Man City. The game that Man City needs to show up and
And
remind all of us that they're at Man City and they Pep still the head coach of Man City, so we can never count them out. Man City show up here with this attitude. At first, like I thought Chelsea got this. I thought Chelsea in the first half, Chelsea looked great. But Man
yeah,
City beat Chelsea 3-0. Second half masterclass. That's what I call it. Pep and the rest of Man City players.
yep,
You guys were just mentioning about one of the best number 10s, at least in that game, because the other number 10 that was the blue, my blue, was nowhere to be found.
nope.
John, what went wrong for our boys, man? Man City beat
Oh,
Chelsea 3-0 at home at Stamford Bridge in a
man,
must-win game for top four.
it was disappointing to say the least. I think, like you mentioned in the first half, we look like we were gonna go for it. This was a couple opportunities where we found ourselves in front of goal with shots and opportunities, shots and goal. Cucurella scored, even though he was offside. It was a nice play, but most of it came, from mistakes being made. Like you mentioned, our number 10, to me, he was the most disappointing player in the pitch, in my opinion. I feel like here's your chance. You have you have a point to prove. Not just you're supposed to be our best player. In the situation they were in domestically, and here's the club they got rid of you because they feel you were not good enough to get in his 11. He chose Phil Foden over you. So here's your opportunity. Phil Foden is playing in the bench. Cherky's coming in over him, or Doku as well. So here's your chance to, you're home. I'm not expecting you to go out there and score a hat trick, but I'm at least expecting to see some heart. I want to see you take on players. I want to see you try to make something happen. I'm trying to see you maybe go in between players, maybe get an elbow, maybe get someone to get a yellow card, something to happen. It got to the point that the game was so frustrated not also be able to even to get the ball that the 18-year-old got so frustrated in the right hand side. He got himself a yellow card because he kicked the ball away because he couldn't get the ball. So that lets you know right there the way we were playing. It was very disappointing because like I said, I wasn't expecting us to go in there and beat them 3-0, but at least I was expecting us to go out and battle it out a lot more. And then in the second half, they show why Pep Guardiola is Pep Guardiola and why we have a substitute teacher taking over our club. Because the difference was night and day. And they came in strong right away. Within what, 6, 7 minutes, they come in, the cross comes in, O'Reilly gets a header. You know what I'm saying?